Used to the city, now we got our own land. Life's getting real busy. None of it was ever planned. Got the crib looking pretty, with a garden full of plants. And we built our own committee, yeah. From the bottom we advance, yeah. Back to our roots, now we get back to our roots, yeah. Put on your boots, it's time to go take off your suit. Back to our roots, yeah. Now we get back to our roots, yeah. Put on your boots, it's time to fun with Sheryl Swoopes right now, yeah, right now.
What's up, BTOR family? I know we haven't been putting out videos, we've been really busy. So this video will basically be about showing what we've been up to the last few weeks, the few things that we were able to record. So I'm gonna put all that stuff in one video and just show you what we've been up to the last few weeks. Today is the 3rd of July, and as you can see, it's really cloudy. Just got through day trading. I've been doing that a lot here recently and trying to learn how to do that, and it's interesting business, but I like it. It's competitive and gives me something to do. I get to do that in the morning before I come out. But today we're gonna get out here and knock out stuff. Jose's already been out a few minutes before me, and right now we're just cleaning everything out so that we can just get down to the just summer stuff. As you can see, there's our honey roasted squash. It's all done, and we had a few other things out here, but a few cute. Oh yeah, got a few last zucchinis we're gonna pull. It's a nice one. Yep, two nice ones. So that's it for the zucchini. We have a ton of it. So now we can pull everything out. And the only thing we'll have left out here is okra and melons and pickles. So we're gonna go over here and get these pickles off also. I'll show you what they look like. And other than that, that's the harvest, the last harvest of those for now. We gotta get over here and clean that. As you can see, we got all the corn out. We also put down another layer of tarp on top of the old one. This corn area had only had one layer of tarp, so we got that in, and now that soil is just resting. I'll put my azomite in there and let it sit down and just refresh the soil. We've weed eated it. We have a lot of cantaloupe in here. I have no idea how it got in here, but those are about ready. And the watermelons are growing out. I haven't seen one yet, but everything is looking good in here, guys. So we're gonna get out here and get some work done, get these weeds out, and then the rest of the video will be about the things that we've done over the weekend as far as finishing the shed and everything else. Here we have our lemongrass. It's taking off, so it's doing really good. We like to juice that with our juicer and put it into our smoothies. That's really good. And of course, you can see here we have some our last. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. We have a ton of these too. Jade cucumbers. So, well, I might not pull them because they're still growing. So, very prolific thing, and the taste of those, if you just like to eat cucumbers and like slice them, they're really good. So, we're out here working, and I hope y'all enjoy the video for the 4th. All right, guys. What's up, BTOR family? Today is Saturday. It's been raining for the last few days. And guess who back, y'all? Earl the Pearl. We got
Come on, Miss Linda.
Yeah, ain't he? Guys, we got a little project me and Earl gonna do. We're gonna build a little stand just to store some our coolers and different stuff. And we just got construction going on today on the homestead. Me and Earl gonna be over here on this little project. And over here, we have another little project going on over here with Jose. Actually, we've been working on it all last week. We're getting real close to getting it knocked out. You can see we have the siding here, and we have the stuff for the roof. And all we got to do is finish. We finally got all the walls up, and we're building another shed just for storage. Things a little On a bad path right now. What up, fellas? And we don't know what's gonna happen with the tariffs and different stuff. So we're gonna build this just to start buying stuff and kind of just storing it in case things get really high, like toilet paper and paper towels, deodorant, just different stuff like that. So that if things do get really high, hopefully we'll have enough for a while, a year or so, to hopefully get out of it until things can get back to normal. We don't know what's gonna happen, so I'd rather be prepared. Like my dad used to say, I'd rather have money and not need it than to need it and not have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another storage here. We actually have room for a couple more, which I might do at some point, since Jose's got really good at building them. But we're out here working today on the homestead. As you can see, the grass has gotten real high. It's been raining for the last 3 days. We just cut the grass last Saturday. So in 1 week, look how high it's gotten. But we out here working, so I'll bring y'all along. Oh, let me take y'all guys over here and show you how the moringa tree is coming along. My fig trees didn't make it. One came back, but it just died back. I don't know what happened. It didn't take off, as you can see right here. And there's the moringa. In Africa, they call this tree never die, because it always keeps coming back. So the moringas came back by itself. I'm gonna let it keep going, and next time I think I'll put the figs out in the in Ida's garden. But getting the day started, so you guys come along. Look who's sliding up in here, y'all. What's up, man? Look who's sliding up in here. The great Cheryl Denise.
I'm tired.
She just got back in town. All right, guys. We're about to have a little seafood boil and finish the thing. Earl did a great job. We got 3 levels there. The cooler's going underneath the bottom. So now we got to do is stain this, and so it looks like the railings right there, and that'll be done. Put a little polyurethane on it to seal it, and it's done. We got a lot of shelving out here. So Earl the Pearl, y'all, knocked it out.
Get you one. Get you one.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, BTR family? I got out a little earlier and planted some of my peppers in the back garden, and I started harvesting a little bit up in Ida's garden, but it started raining, but it just passed over. So while I was out there before it started raining, this is what I got. Got a nice harvest. Got well, I got this one from the back garden first earlier, and so it's a lot more out there I gotta go get. Same old, baby. Just mainly just pickles and cucumbers and squash. Still going strong right there, and zucchini. I have potatoes I need to harvest, and I need to get my onions. But we've been out here working all day. I need to go out there and pull the corn out of the stalks out of the buckets and clean up that area. And back here, we're moving along. Me and Jose, we're getting the other shed together out here. And so we've got all the walls up. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the trellises on so we can get this thing weathered in, get the plywood on the roof so that you don't have an issue with the rain. It didn't rain, it was real light, so it was all good, but it's coming along well. Got the first trellis up, so we're gonna get in and help him so we can get through with this, but it's coming along good. So I'll see you guys in a minute. What's up, BTOR fam? Out here today working. It is hot. Me and Jose just went over and cleaned up Ida's garden. Been working on it early this morning. Now we're gonna get on over here on this rack that Earl built, and we're gonna get it stained so it'll match the other stuff over there in the patio. Jose's already started. Cut the light on here so you can see. As you can see, he's already started staining it, and of course it'll be the same color as the new little rails we put over there. So we're gonna get working on that. Earl the Pearl, we about to put some lipstick on this girl. So we'll get this done and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done, guys. All right, guys, here's today's harvest. We got melons, we have zucchini, we have the golden zucchini and the black beauty. We have cucumbers, and we have a few potatoes, and we have some squash. So nice harvest. This will probably be the last one as far as the squash and zucchini. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those. Like I said, we have tons of those. We'll go ahead and get these. Cheryl cuts them up on a melanin, on whatever that thing is, and cuts them in slices and and puts them in the vacuum sealer and put them in the freezer. So we'll have tons of those. So now the only thing that'll be out here left is we have cucumbers, watermelon. We still have a few more cantaloupe, and of course we'll have okra. So it's time to get it cleaned up and get ready for fall. So everything is looking good. We got another good harvest. Like I said, wasn't good for the potatoes, but on to the next thing. Now I'm gonna go check and see if we have some eggs. What's up, BTOR fam? Today it's been raining all day. Me and the great Jose, we were gonna do some work out in the garden, cleaning it up, but we couldn't do it. So what we're doing today, we got all our garlic, and we're just peeling it. And as you can see, we have tons of garlic here. So some of these I'm gonna keep for next year, so I can replant them. Some of them I'm gonna take and dehydrate them and make onion powder, and then some we'll just chop up where Cheryl can cook them, you know, just like regular cloves. But still got a ton to go. We'll get that. That's what we're working on today. So even when it's raining, we're gonna keep finding something to do out here at BTR. All right, guys, and so today this is finished. We put the stain on, and today we put the just the clear on it, just to seal it. And so this is ready to go back underneath the carport. So it's like a piece of furniture. Earl did a great job, and the stain looks really good on it. So that's ready to go also. So we're just working in where we can today, and just trying to get keep moving and not just be stagnant because of the weather. All right, guys, we are here. We're pretty much done with the new shed. It's a big one. It's the biggest one we have out here. Well, it's about the same size as Cheryl's she shed and my man cave, but it's pretty much done. As you can see, the wood is in. Everything is done. So now Cheryl, like the shelves I just showed you, Cheryl is gonna build a bunch of those in here so we can start storing stuff. Yeah, Great Cheryl is on the scene. So we're getting this done, just letting y'all see what it is, but it's ready to roll now. We're gonna run electricity out here also, so we can put another deep freezer out here, just for storage, just so we can make sure we stack up on stuff, just not knowing what's gonna happen with the tariffs. All right, guys, back over here, you can see we got tons of garlic. Like I say, I'll keep some of those and redo them, but you can see we got some nice cloves, and we still got all of those to do. I'll finish those tomorrow, but we have a whole container full of garlic there. So like I say, we'll dehydrate some and make powder. We'll leave some whole just so Cheryl can cook with them, and then we'll save some for seeds. So that's done, and of course we had a nice harvest. What's up, BTR family? As you can see, the thing that Earl built a few days ago. We got it stained, and we got it back out under the carport. And this would be a great place for us to store stuff. It also allows us to put our coolers underneath it. We have friends and family over. We fill that up with soda and water and different stuff. And it's be a great place to just store stuff, as you can see. Today, me and Earl the Pearl, we out here. Earl we got 2 weeks vacation. And we're going to get much out of him as we can. He is an unbelievable builder, and I learned so much from him. But now we're going to build big racks in the new shed so the sheriff can store stuff for, just buying up stuff before, hopefully we don't get, the tariffs don't hit us too hard. And in case they do, we're going to be prepared. So today we out here cutting up 2x4s and preparing to build more of the shelves like the one over there to go out into that shed so Cheryl can stack up on just essential stuff that we might need in case it gets the price gets too high. So we're gonna be out here working and we show you what we got going on. Guys, me and Earl out here where he was cutting, and man, please be careful with power tools. He was cutting, and man, this glove probably saved his finger because the fabric from this glove got caught in that blade and it took the whole top off. We thought he had lost the top of his finger all the way, the whole fingernail, but it just cut he lost a little bit of the top of his finger there, as you can see. Just some of the flesh on it, and hopefully it'll heal, but we got really, really lucky, Pearl. You got lucky today, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
crazy.
Yeah, y'all be careful with if you're using power tools. I'm not good at using them. Earl really is really good, but a slight mistake can take off a finger, so just be careful, guys. All right, guys, I'm out here in Ida's garden, and as you can see, we've already pulled the squash from the first few rows. So the only one left is we have one zucchini and a couple of black beauties over there, but for the most part everything is out. The Georgia honey roaster, I think last time I talked to Auntie, I sent her a picture. She said this one and this one are ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull those today. We still have that one, that's the biggest one right there so far, and then we have that one. So we'll get going. The vine borer didn't hit us too hard this year. We just have enough stuff to where we actually start pulling stuff out. Over here, we're still getting, as you can see, we're still getting butternut, not butternut, patty pan squash, and we're getting still some of the little small pumpkin. We pulled some of the cantaloupe, or the green cantaloupe is really good, melon. We have a couple of more growing, but everything's looking good there. We have a bunch of pickles over here, cucumbers, that I'm gonna get off today. I'll show you what those look like. And over here, we're starting to get a few melons in the beds. So we'll see what those are. We actually have some cantaloupe in here. 1, 2, 3. So we'll also be getting those out. I don't know where those came from. So we'll see how everything turns out, but everything's looking good. And as you can see, we pulled the corn. We're gonna take these buckets up and put down another layer of garden fabric underneath them. We only had one level there, so we need to put another level on top of that. It'll be here on Saturday, so we'll get it done sometime next week. The wheatgrass is doing really well. So me and Jose just doing a little work. Just got through cutting the grass. Jose's doing a little weed eating, and we're gonna get to work out here, guys. I'll show you my harvest when I'm done, and we'll also be working in the back garden today. So come along. All right, guys, here's today's harvest from Ida's garden. We got the squash and the pumpkins. We have the cantaloupes. We have the honey roaster squash. Got some zucchini. And guys, look at all of those cucumbers. The jade cucumbers are really, really prolific. So I'm really happy with those. And 2 days of eggs. I didn't get them yesterday, so we got eggs. Forgot, I didn't count them, but I'm sure it's over 2 dozen. So everything is looking good out here. Now we're still gonna go harvest from the back, whatever we can out there. It's time to take everything up and get all that done. So that's our next move. But I'm gonna give me a drink of water. It's really hot out here. I'm sure it's over 100. And then I'll go out in the back garden. So I'll bring y'all along in a few minutes. But it was a good harvest today. All right, BTOR family, we're in the back garden. And as you can see, the temperature is right about 95 degrees. We got a little clouds came in and it kind of cooled it down, but I'm quite sure it was over 100 a little while ago. Jose's already back here. I came back a little while ago, but I had to go take a call and so we weed the grass, and it's a mess back here, as you can see. So we're gonna get out here and clean it up. Just want to show y'all before and after. I just been waiting. The only thing I've been waiting on these collars were for the seeds, and they're about ready. I can go ahead and pull them now and get everything cleaned up. It is a mess out here. So we're gonna get to work. I'll show you what it looks like and get everything set up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, guys. We're over here in the onion bed, and as you can see, this thing got out of control. We never harvested our onions, but they're right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get them out while we at it. I just, like I said, just got caught up, time and stuff got out of control. I'm just not being around for a little bit there, but we're gonna get it knocked out. And we had so many onions from last year. I really probably shouldn't have grown them, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity, so I knocked them out. But as you can see, the beautiful onions. So we're gonna get out here, get this bed cleaned out, and we'll get the onions out, and we'll show you what the harvest looks like. Over here, as you can see, we already got our, we got a few cucumbers right there and right there. So just getting work. This will probably take us a couple days to do, just because it got so out of control. But we're gonna knock it out over the next few days. Between today and Monday, we'll knock it out. I'll do a little work over the weekend when Jose's not here. The days that I'm here, but we'll get it knocked out by next week for sure. And then we can change out these 17-gallon buckets. These are the last 24 left. Then everything out here will be in the 28 gallons. So we're moving along on time, and now I can get these seeds. So Auntie, y'all have your seeds. Those are ready to go. So I'll be getting these seeds out and sending them to New Orleans, baby. All right, guys, as you can see, it's a whole trash can full of weeds. Me and the great Jose, we knocked it out. We got this thing cleaned out. So all I got to do now is take a rake and just level the soil up, and then after that we can you know, when we get it planted, we just have to top it with our little soil mixture over there. We'll put these mitters back in here. Just always water this thing regardless, simply just to keep the soil moist. So even when there's nothing growing in there, I still water it. And we're gonna get that done, and like I said, we'll knock this off over the next few days. As you can see here, we got a lot of onions. They didn't get as big because of the weeds, kind of drowned them out, but we still got a bunch of onions. So I'm happy with that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these Brussels sprouts off all of these trees, and then we'll be done with those. So everything's looking good. I got some stuff to do the weekend, and the next week we'll be focusing on the back garden. But now I'm gonna move around. I'll go show you what we've been doing with the shed and everything else, just to give you guys an update on it. I know we haven't put out a video in a couple of weeks, but we've been doing a little stuff here and there, but like I say, we've been busy. So now we can get back focused on it and get ready for summer. So all right, guys, see y'all over in the big shed. What's up, BTOR family? Today is Saturday, and I'm solo dolo today. Cheryl's out of town working, and of course Jose, he usually comes during the weekdays, and on the weekend is when I kind of get out here. I'm not have to deal with my businesses, and I can get out for a little while and spend some time in the garden by myself. So my goal is to go ahead and get this back garden cleaned up. It's kind of got out of control, and we started yesterday. So I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna try to, if there's anything left out here to harvest, I'll harvest it. But I'm gonna definitely start pulling out some of the stuff so that we can go ahead and get these buckets top. Get these greens out. I have, like I said yesterday, I have the seeds are ready to go, and it's just time to clean it up a little bit and you know, get some work. I love being out here. It's hot, but it's got a little breeze. I'm sure you can hear, and it's a little overcast. So yesterday it started raining. I was gonna go in the shed and show you guys the shed, but it started raining as soon as I got underneath the carport. So I shut it down for the day, and so we're starting over here today. So get out here and get some work done. I'll show you what I got going on as I move along, but the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull my green bean plants, get them out. We've got tons frozen, and it's just time to get those buckets ready and move on to something else. All right, guys, as you can see, I got the first 6 buckets empty. I'm gonna sit over, and I'm gonna go back over and harvest those off, and then I'll do the purple ones next. But the first 6 are empty. So now I'll go over here and show you how many plants I got. I got a lot of plants here, and some nice sized green beans. Look at that. So we'll do one last harvest. We'll get this off. My wagon's pretty full, so I'll do these first, and then I'll start on the purple ones. But here's my little setup under the old tree, and I'm gonna sit here in the shade and get some work done. All right, guys, as you can see, we knocked got all the green beans out. So now that soil will come out with the hand tiller, turn the soil and top it, and we'll let it sit for fall. So that's done. And now I'm gonna get over here and get started on these Brussels sprouts and get them out so we can get all those buckets cleared out. I'll let you see what I harvested. I'll go throw this over there on the pile and let it break down. But we got a really nice harvest. So Cheryl will take those and put them in, she'll vacuum seal them and put them in the freezer. So we'll have green beans all summer, and then we'll plant them again in the winter, in the fall. So everything's coming out, we're moving along. Here's my trash, and I'm gonna get started over there, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get through harvesting our Brussels sprouts. All right, guys, I just got done harvesting my Brussels sprouts. There's a few more that I'm gonna get off, but I've got enough for right now. And I'm gonna show you guys this. Look at there. Look at the eggplant. The purple eggplants. They are absolutely beautiful. They're coming in nicely. So we have another one there. I gotta get out here and get some of these weeds out. But everything is cleaning up good. In a couple days, I'll have all these weeds out of these buckets, and we'll be topped and ready to go. And then I can kind of chill out and then enjoy my summer a little more, because I'm gonna grow what I can grow in my climate in this weather. And as you see here, we got a whole trough of Brussels sprouts. We still have some in the freezer, so that's plenty. But everything is coming along good out here. I'm pretty much done in the back garden for today. I'll get out tomorrow and do a little more work, but we had a nice harvest. What's up, BTOR family? Getting out here. Just got through doing some work, and getting out here, me and Jose. I'll get out. He's been out here a few minutes before me. Had to do something inside, but it is about 95 degrees out here. It's pretty hot. But we're working in the back garden, of course. Just got some collard seeds right there. Oh no, them are collard seeds. Yeah, they are. From over here, must have fell off one of these. But we're getting everything cleaned out, as you can see back here. Everything is out. This is ready for just to be topped with soil, and simply the rest. I'll put some amendments in there, just to some azomite and different stuff to give it some minerals. Only thing we have left here is the eggplant. And 2 eggplants are there. I got those and one here. I didn't see that one. I got those from Baker Creek. They were some free ones. We tried eggplant and didn't really like it, so I just said, you know, maybe we'll like a different variety or whatever, so gave those a try. So these are ready. Here, all I'm waiting for is seeds. Once these are done, then I'll get the seeds off, and then we're gonna switch all these buckets out. Like I said before, the buckets are already drilled. All we gotta do is switch the soil out, and these can rest too, or I can use them to plant more peppers this summer if I want. And right now we're about to get over here. We've cleaned out the onions, if you saw the other day. And now we're gonna get over here and get this bed cleaned out and get it ready to go. And then we'll weed eat and it'll be done. So everything's looking good out here. Me and Jose moving along real good. My peppers are doing well. These 2 right here are jalapenos. Those 2 are Tabascos. And my cayenne, I don't know what happened. They didn't make it. So I'm gonna go get some seeds now and replant those. I have plenty of time. We have tons of it inside, but I like to get some every year because I use it a lot in my collard greens. So I'm gonna get that planted, and then those can grow until November or December out here. So everything's looking good out here, guys. Getting a few more pickles, but other than that, the back garden's looking good. What you got over there? Rabbits. Rabbits. He said he just found baby rabbits. Look at that, guys. Baby rabbits. The mom always digs in there and lays her rabbit. I guess I did plant some carrots in here, but as you can see, they are moving around in there. We'll leave them alone. We don't bother them. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get out here and get some work done, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Guys, I didn't realize these were I was saving these. These are radish seeds. So we got some nice seeds there for radish. I really we like the taste of them. And I only had 1 pack because I didn't know if I'd like them. But now I have a ton of them. So I'm gonna give Jose some of these things and I'm gonna keep some of them. And then I'll have seeds for next year. So that came out great. I held on and kind of let that thing grow out for a while. Everybody's like, why are you not harvesting the radish? And I was like, I want the seeds and I'll get the radish next time. I know that I can grow them now, and so it's not a big deal, but we got it done. We got a whole plant full of seeds. So good job, Jose.
Oh yeah,
look at that. So just we got that many out of one. Just imagine how many in there. 100. So all right, guys, me and Jose, we finished for today. I'm gonna put the cayenne pepper in a little later in this evening when it's a little cooler, so I can water them in. But everything is done out here. We got everything emptied pretty much, except for the collards, and all we waiting on them is the seeds. So seeds are coming along really well. Once I get the seeds off, I'll pull these out, change out these buckets, and that's done. And as you can see over here, the brick garden is ready to go. What Auntie calling the Katrina bricks. So this area is ready to go. I bought some more ground fabric. This only had 1 layer on it, so we need to put another layer down. That's something we'll be getting done here too over the summer. And now the back garden can kind of rest until fall, except for my peppers, of course. I'll grow them. We got strawberries still running out. They're doing good, and we still have pickles, cucumbers, but we're getting to the point where we don't need any more. So I'll be pulling those down too, and this area will just be at rest. I'll mix soil sometime here in the next couple of weeks and put the soil, turn this soil, and then put new soil on top of it and just let it rest. But other than that, as you can see, everything is clean out here. It was a good, productive day. What's up, BTOR family? Just coming out for the day. Been getting a little work done in the house. I'm coming out to get some work done. Well, I've been out here maybe an hour, so just kind of a late start. It's around 11 o'clock. But we getting out here. It's hot. Checking out T-Nog before I get started, drinking my coffee, and just sitting here watching her and seeing what she's doing over there in New Orleans. Here, we just pulled all of the seeds from the collards in the back. We're gonna have a ton of seeds. They're already breaking down. And there, as you can see, all those seeds already in the corner. So I'll be getting these to T-Nog here soon. Jose has just walked in the back. I'm headed back here also. Like I said, we cut the branches off the collards. Now it's time to pull them out. So what we're gonna be working on now is pulling out these collards and switching them to the 28-gallon buckets. So it is a hot day. It is 100 degrees. So it's hot out here. As you can see, we already got our buckets out. We're gonna do 12 at a time, one part at a time. And we're gonna go ahead and start pulling the collards. And then everything will be done out here. We'll clean all this up. And then we'll have all 28-gallon buckets. But first, we gotta get these out. But everything is looking good. So we're getting started. I'm not gonna hold y'all here to watch us pull these plants out and go all that. It's a lot, but we're gonna get this started, and I will show you what it look like when we're done. All right, guys, we're getting hit by a bunch of rain. There's clouds everywhere. I'm just gonna walk out here a little bit, show you what we got done. We got everything done today, but it's bad right here right now. So I'm gonna get in, but I did want to show you. All the buckets are done now. Everything is done. We got all the new buckets in. We got all 24. So there are no more of the, as you see right there, all the 17-gallon buckets. Everything is done. So it's a good day. It was productive, but I'm gonna get in and get out of this rain. All right, guys, out here at the shed. I wanted to show y'all the finished product. What we got going on out here. A little late in the evening, but as you can see, Cheryl's already started moving stuff in here. Shelves that Earl built, and so they're really nice. We found a hookup on Gain and Tide, and we've been buying that and just stacking it up, and we got to come in here and get everything together. But Cheryl's been buying these baskets to put up so we can start going to Costco's and just stacking up on stuff. Like I said, I don't know if the tariffs are hit, but if they do, then we want to go ahead and just, buy some stuff while it's still reasonable. Hopefully that doesn't happen so it doesn't affect anyone, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And as you can see, we got some diapers down there because Jordan and Kayla, they had their baby the other day, so little man is here. But everything's looking good out here, and this place is ready to roll. We're gonna put a deep freezer out here, and then we have some more shelves to build on this wall, and we're gonna put the deep freezer right here. So we'll have stuff to store more food. But it's a good job. Jose did a good job building it, and Earl did a good job with the shelves. So, all right, guys.
Right now, yeah. Back to our roots, back to our roots, back to our roots, back to our roots.